The city of Atlanta is the scene for the Bucks. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, they've got Collins. Okongwu is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Fernando in at the small forward. Now here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
A nice shot by Young.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Holiday against Young. Holiday looking over the floor. The pass to Giannis. And stolen by Okongwu. To the middle. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And the dunk by Giannis.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Young with the ball. Lob pass to Capella. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Young, no good. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Okongwu. Good D by Lopez. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He doesn't get the second one. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And stolen by Okongwu. Capella finds Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Brook Lopez. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton leading the charge. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Alinari, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bruno Fernando. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for John Collins. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Antetokounmpo, following the miss by Lou Williams.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
Alinari on the wing. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Hunter kicks to Capella. They get it back. Hunter, no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Holiday against Williams. Dishes it to Capella. Back to Williams. Pass to Capella. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Herter. Sinks the triple.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Here's Giannis. They lead by 4. On the wing, Giannis. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
Now, Antetokounmpo, 10 points for him. It's deflected. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
We've got Williams. Bogdanovich is out there with Hunter. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Herter in its shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Williams. Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. Gallinari up top. Clock at 6. Outside Williams. No good with the triple. Milwaukee leading by 4. Inside. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Excellent D there from Williams.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Hunter, no good. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the shot goes down.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Passes to DiVincenzo. Here is Forbes, defended by Young. The Hawks trail by 6.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Out to the wing. On deep, Collins. A shot, no good. Bucks leading by 6. And Teague has it in the corner. Tucker the pass to Nora. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Nora's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Done outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Collins looking around. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. John misses. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Tucker the pass to Portis. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Snell dishes to Collins. Back to Snell. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And he overshot that one, missing. Bucks leading by 11 to the inside. T kicks to DiVincenzo. But they get it back. Second chance shot. T can't hit. The Hawks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far.
Look at the leaping ability of Tony Snell. Gets up over the defense and slams it in.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Portis finds Tucker. Portis against Collins. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. And finished off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Down against T. Now the pass to Tucker. Pass to DiVincenzo. The clock runs out, and we're heading to half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Just his first attempt. Here's Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's good for 2. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Holiday. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Bucks leading by 7. The feed to Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Collins against Holiday. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Young. And Lopez pulls it down.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. That one on Collins. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Bruno Fernando. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for John Collins. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And then for Milwaukee, Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Bucks leading by 10. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Connaughton passes to Giannis. Clock at 6. Here's Middleton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story, inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Teague in for Bryn Forbes. Williams for 3. Another miss by Williams. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Teague finds Portis, and Hunter over to help. Floats one up. It's deflected.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
Kicks it down to Middleton. To the left side wing. Here's Tucker. And the Bucks miss again.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Williams passes to Huerter. Shoots over Tucker. Tries again. That's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Teague. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. The Hawks trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Teague dishes to Middleton. Beyond the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. John Collins is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Hunter. And it's done in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Hawks shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. The lead now cut to single digits. Hunter's got his first points in this one.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Middleton looking it over. It's Portis high post. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Portis drives in, and Portis throws it down.
Aggressive, relentless, and Portis handles the ball better than most guys his size.
Pass to Gallinari, stolen by Tucker. Holiday with it. And Tucker kicks to Holiday. The dish to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Now Hunter. Done outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Gallinari. Bruno Fernando comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Tony Snell. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Here's Young. Banked in off the glass.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Milwaukee has possession. They have a 9-point lead. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Antetokounmpo. Over to the left wing. Down low. Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Holiday against Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. The putback is no good. Bucks leading by 9. From the arc. Another miss by Young. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Middleton drives in. Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Trying to get open is Lopez.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Yep, that one goes. Okongwu's now got his first basket.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Young passes to Collins. Now here's Capella. And the pass to Young. From deep. That one misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Every day, Holiday can be relied upon to bring focus, energy, toughness, and he's a terrific competitor.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Yep, it counts.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
He's off on the first.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Fires from 14. Williams. And Williams is right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So the net starting five. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Harden against Young. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Harden against Bogdanovich. Up again. It's good on the putback.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination so impressive.
Stolen by Harden. And here comes the break. Durant kicks to Harden. Feeds to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Young against Harden. And that one drops for him.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Irving dishes to Durant. Over Collins. Jordan finds Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Young looking around. Now the pass to Snell. Outside Collins. Back to Snell. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young, and Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
The kick out to Irving. There's the 3. KD passes to Harden. KD dishes to Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Young for 3. Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Moving against Young. Outside Irving. Here's Harden on the wing. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Harden's got 6 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And Young, here we go. And he gets it to go.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Harden scanning the floor. Harris inside. Passes it to Jordan. Stolen by Collins. Young in the corner, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And then for Brooklyn, Green comes in for Harris, and it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And it's Irving missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Okongwu. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hunter, no one around him. Shoots the three. Gets a hand on it. Jordan with the rebound. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 9 seconds left here in the first quarter. Irving attacking. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Irving. Green is out there with Griffin. And it's Durant. And it's Brown in at the two-guard position.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Nobody near Williams. Off target from outside. Brooklyn leading by 8. Ball stolen. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Over Irving. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got his first 2 points. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Durant kicks to Irving. Takes it from 10. Again, the Nets for 2.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
No one around. And Durant lays it in. Durant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Here's Hunter. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Brooklyn leading by 10. Brown the pass to Griffin. Down against Irving. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. And a switch here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Blake Griffin. Here's Young. Brooklyn with the rebound. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn leading by 10. Harden outside. He dishes it to Harris. From past the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Young drives in. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got 8 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the rejection by Collins. And they're able to recover.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Tony Snell's checked in for Bogdanovich. It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Harden against Young. Got that one up quick. 8 points for him.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Capella. Dunn looking over the floor. It's Young on the wing. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Harris.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dunn. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. The Hawks trail by 11. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. That one drops for him. Durant's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Young outside to the middle. And it's blocked by Jordan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's Williams. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 11. And over to Shaq. What do you think of... And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Nets ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Durant, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Young. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. There's the feed to Durant. And KD throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Young, right side. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Young.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and it's Gallinari in for Tony Snell. And the Nets making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Back to Young. Shot on the wing, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Harden dishes to KD. Back to Harden. Over Bogdanovich. And the Nets miss again.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Okongwu. Williams, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's done in for Trae Young. There's Williams with the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nets leading by 14. He kicks to Irving. Back to Griffin. Dishes it to Green. Outside Irving. Oh, Griffin in position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Hunter, the pass to Gallinari. There's the pass to Huerter. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by the Nets.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And James Harden has subbed in for Bruce Brown. And they pick up 2.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
Irving looking for an opening. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
The Hawks making a switch here. Snell's checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Irving for 3. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Outside Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, Uncle Drew will go out there and do his thing, won't he? Kyrie Irving, an exceptional player. And in fact, if you ask other NBA players, he's one of their favorite to watch.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Kevin Durant. The Hawks trail by 12. Left side Williams, inside, and stolen by Jordan. Irving passes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets lead by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Joe Harris. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. 5 to shoot. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams against Harden. And Williams, here we go. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Irving kicks to Jordan. Back to Irving. Jordan, the pass to Harden. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Irving. It's stolen by Capella. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Herter, no good. Brooklyn leading by 13. Passes to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Griffin's checked in for the Nets.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Young drives in. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
The 3 from Harden. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Bobbed up there for Collins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 3-pointer. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Jordan. And the Nets lead by 16.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Bogdanovic, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 13. Irving with it. Kicks to Harden. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Irving with a clean look, and he's good on the three ball. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Brooklyn.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Brooklyn with the ball. Bounce pass from Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. Over Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Nets missing. Collins with it. KD's on him. And it's blocked by Jordan. Collins, good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Outside Irving. Launches a three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 14-point game. From deep three-point range, James Harden with the rebound. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Gallinari wide open. No good on the triple. Outside Irving. The tray. Misses the shot. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the football. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Embiid is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Simmons in at the 1. And for the Hawks, Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the 3. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Embiid. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Now Howard. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Simmons inside. Defended by Young. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. I mean, the closer he is to the rim, the better.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Collins. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Simmons. Passes it to Thybulle. For the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Young. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
And there's the pass to Embiid. And dumps it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
And you know Embiid loves showing off his athleticism. This guy doesn't lack confidence.
Young looking around. Over Simmons. That one wide left.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Embiid from outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. 3-pointers, Snell, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When the range on Snell's shooting just keeps improving, and it sends the 3 right in.
Now Simmons. Embiid inside the line. And again, it's Philadelphia. The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Snell. Hawks passing it around. Capella kicks to Snell. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Philadelphia, Harris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Williams against Hill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Hill passes to Embiid. Over Okongwu. Embiid, no good.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Hill kicks to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Williams. 32 seconds left to play here in the first. Herter, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that isn't easy, folks. But Williams has an ability to stay in control even under duress.
Korkmaz passes to Embiid. Back to Korkmaz. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there at Gallinari, and it's done in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Now here's Maxey. To the inside. Out left to the wing. Lots of room. Rebound Atlanta. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
6 to shoot. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Harris inside, working on Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Young. Here's Capella. Dishes to Young. Second chance effort, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. And that one's good. Thybulle's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Curry looking around. He dishes it to Embiid, and Capella sends it back. Hawks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Lob pass to Capella. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Snell, the pass to Young. He feeds it to Capella, and Embiid with the block.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that. I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive boards.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Milton's shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Young from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. The pass to Simmons. Young against Curry. 3-pointer. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunking.
Young against Curry.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Moves back up. Rebound by the 76ers. It's stolen by Capella. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Young outside. From deep. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Milton with it. He's looking for Thibault and finds him. Embiid lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, It's all but over.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block. Thanks for joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
The Hawks trail by 11. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Curry. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's George Hill, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovic. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Thybulle kicks to Tolliver. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Thybulle.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint. And Bogdanovic coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
And here is Howard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Curry finds Hill. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
Hill against Young. Pass to Snell. Young against Hill. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots. I mean, offensively, he's been their driving force, determined not to let the lead get any bigger.
Here's Hill. Pass to Howard. Now, here's Thybulle. The feed to Hill. That's good from Howard on the assist by Hill. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovic. Knocked away. And now the 76ers on the break. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. The Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. Then for the 76ers, Green, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for George Hill. Passes it to Howard. Fires the 3. Again, Howard missing. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Okongwu, the pass to Dunn. Outside Bogdanovic. Over Maxey. Here's Okongwu. And it's sent back by Howard. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Another miss by Howard.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Green finds Howard. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Dunn. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Dwight Howard. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Anthony Tolliver. Here's Huerter. No good on the three. 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Well, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Then for the 76ers, Mark Maz, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton comes in for Green, and it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Right wing. Korkmaz passes to Embiid. Out to the wing. Back to Milton. Just 5 to shoot. The open shot. Harris. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Harris has got 8.
Oh, this speaks to the assertiveness of Harris. Look, shots like this demonstrate how effective he can be.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And finished off by Collins.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Philadelphia ahead, up by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Collins, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Huerter with the tip, and Collins is right there.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
And Simmons kicks to Milton. Here's Embiid, drops in the layup for 2. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a small shot.
And Green puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Embiid finds Green for 3. Harris. Gallinari with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Collins dishes to Williams. Hawks passing it around. Here's Young. Good on the shot. Young's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
Inside, here's Embiid. Makes it off the glass. 18 points for Joel Embiid.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Young. From past the arc. Again, Young missing. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his third foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Lou Williams. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Curry's checked in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Capella kicks to Young. Here's Snell, guarded by Green. Young inside. Embiid's there. And the dunk by Capella.
Exceptional slashing after setting the screen. Capella's so difficult to guard in these sets.
Now Curry. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Embiid, no good. The Hawks trail by 12. Down low, Embiid with the steal. Simmons passes to Curry. Green breaking loose. Curry's shot is off. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pull-up jumper. And there's Collins on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
And here's Harris from the arc. Embiid kicks to Green. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Young outside. Over to the wing. Three-pointers. Snell kicks it out to Collins. To the middle. Back to Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target with his three. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Young outside. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the 76ers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really
Downtown Milwaukee is... And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Clint Capella. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Collins in at the 4-man position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here's Lopez. Holiday finds Middleton. Launches it. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Snell. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Giannis outside. Middleton for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And the Hawks with possession. Outside Bogdanovich. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Back to Young. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Snell, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Middleton outside. Here's DiVincenzo. And no good that time. Ready by Bogdanovich. And now here comes Young leading the break. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Here's Young. And stolen by DiVincenzo. 3 on 3. The wide open look here for Holiday. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Capella goes in, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's a big man coming through. Capella doing a nice job forcing them to adjust.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Both free throws good from Capella. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Collins. And the shot is good. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind and the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Young. Nice shot by Portis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Williams. A 3-ball. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. He dishes it to Middleton. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. The pass to Herter. And here is Hunter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Connaughton. It's rebounded by Herter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
From deep, Gallinari, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 1. And the second. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And there's Teague. And it's Nwora in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Forbes the pass to Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tucker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Dunn looking over the floor to the left wing. Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Nwora. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. Williams passes to Dunn. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Forbes. And it's off from 3-point range. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Up top, Portis. Right at the free throw line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Done outside. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Herter. Back to Dunn. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Williams. Latrey. He can't get it to go. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Herter. Nwora grabs the board. Milwaukee in the lead. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Herter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Pass to Tucker. Forbes the pass to Tucker. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Gallinari running. Here's Herter. Milwaukee with the rebound.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Here's Portis. Makes it off the glass. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Williams looking around. Out to Gallinari, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, and it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you, all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young drives in, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
DiVincenzo, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. Now Young. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Connaughton kicks to DiVincenzo. Passes to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
I can tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Young against Holiday. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Bucks ahead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. They've got Tony Snell. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at point guard. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The three-pointer is right on target. Middleton's got 5 points so far. Young looking around. The pass to Bogdanovich. Young inside. Defended by Middleton. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Giannis outside. That one goes in. 10 points for him. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers.
McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's Young. Collins trying to break free. Capella, the pass to Young. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. Yeah, he is great at finding ways to create these calls.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And then for Atlanta, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. The Hawks trail by 12. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gallinari finds Williams. Shot clock at 6. And it's off the back rim. No good. Milwaukee leading by 12. Here's Connaughton. 1:56 left to play here in the third. Here's Portis. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Finished off by Gallinari. Moves well for a player with a 6'10" frame.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Kicks to Tucker. And the Bucks miss again.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Here's Huerter. Wide open look. Nice jump shot. Good. Huerter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. Teague, the pass to Nwora. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Donnie's checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Huerter. Now Hunter. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 10. Teague with the ball and guarded by Capella. Portis laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Portis has got 8.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, Huerter with it. Capella inside, working on Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, he was born in Switzerland, guys. Clint Capella's had quite the journey to NBA stardom. I mean, started his pro career in France, and he was a late first-round pick in 2014.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. 10 points for him. That one goes. Count it. 12 points for him.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Milwaukee on top. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Bucks leading by 13. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside Williams. Pass to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Williams can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Middleton against Gallinari.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Passes it to Okongwu. Here's Herter. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Holiday. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Young. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Takes it down to Middleton. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young, solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
And the pass to Middleton. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Lopez with the block.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses the baby hook. The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Middleton for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now. And it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Middleton for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. The Hawks trail by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Lopez with the steal. To the paint. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The long distance 3 is buried.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Lopez. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Snell. Young with no one around. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. The outcome.
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's
We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Bogdanovich. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. Now, here is Young. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
That takes poise, patience, and vision. Great pass by Kevin Durant.
Young looking it over. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden. It's his first trip to the line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Irving kicks to Harden. Back to Irving. Pass to Harden. Clock at 6. The putback. Can't throw down the putback. And it's the Hawks' ball. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Snell, no good. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fires, high post. He squares up and sinks it. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
That's easy money for KD. He's always had great touch from the mid-range.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harden the pass to Irving. Here's Jordan. Capella covering. Harden against Bogdanovich. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Durant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, he's still slender, but KD's gotten a lot stronger. You have to wrap him up early. You can't let him get the shot off.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Williams against Irving. Shoots the three. Williams' shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 5. Irving dishes to Griffin. Irving passes to Griffin. Here's Gallinari. Rebound, Brooklyn. It's Durant on the wing. 7 points in the game.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Irving kicks to KD. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Durant. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Green with the rebound. The Nets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Over in the corner, Brown. Griffin passes to Brown. Outside for Griffin. Outside, Green. And the basket is good. Here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Dunn's checked in. Here's Herter. Fires from deep. Atlanta again missing. Nets leading by 7. Irving for 3. Now the pass to Claxton. And stolen by Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
Brown dishes to Griffin. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
We've got Harris on out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here is Harris, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Harden with the stop.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Harden against Dunn. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Hawks. Feeds it to Jordan. Lays it up off the glass. Jordan's got his first basket of the night.
And DeAndre has really beefed up his body over the years, remaining ready for whatever the defense throws his way.
Collins passes to Young. That one good for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Harden. He kicks it to Jordan. Harden right side. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Harden. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Attacking in the painted area. I like this approach. It's where DeAndre's at his best.
And here's Young from the arc. Collins. And Collins is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Harden. Passes it to Brown. Harden with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Brown. Then for the Hawks, Tony Snell's checked in for Dunn. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young.
Defensively, someone has to stay with Kyrie on the pick and roll. He's too good of a scorer.
Here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Capella. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Jordan. Harden outside. Pass to Green. Jordan inside. Capella covering. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Stolen by Harden. One-on-one here. And the dunk by Jordan.
You love watching DeAndre run the floor. Not many guys are going to get in his way when he's at full speed.
Williams looking around. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Williams, and he makes that one.
Yeah, credit Huerter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. Irving finds KD. Count that one. KD's got 9.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Williams, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Huerter passes to Hunter. 3-pointer. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Harris. Irving kicks to Green. Unloads from 13. And it's Irving missing. Outside Williams. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The throw good, Lou Williams.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet. Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to... And that...
such a gifted I'm seated on the floor.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Clint Capella. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's John Collins, and it's Snell in at small forward. Harden against Young. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Here's Harden. In close, he hits it. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young up top, guarded by Harden. A nice shot by Young.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Irving passes to Harden. No good on the shot, so Atlanta will take it the other way.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention, someone's often left open.
Pass to Young. And it's blocked by Jordan. Jordan with it and guarded by Capella. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. And it's blocked by Jordan. Irving for three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first three of the game comes here in the second quarter.
And there's the pass to Durant. Puts it up from 12. Again, the Nets for two.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Young outside. There's the triple. The rebound by KD. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. 6-point lead. Wants to get it to KD and does. Claxton the pass to Harris. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Brooklyn making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu-Cabarrot comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Young. Lou Williams is subbed in for Chris Dunn.
That's just a seasoned move. Great concentration from Gallinari, finishing through contact.
Johnson kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Nets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Williams. No good from outside.
And they continue to control the glass.
Johnson finds Green to the middle. Nets passing it around. Back to Griffin. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Passes it to Hunter in the corner. Herter with it. To the wing right side. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Hunter with it. Out to the right wing. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Nets. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Brooklyn now, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Harris. Then there's Brown. And it's Irving in at the point guard. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Herter. Drills the three-pointer.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Irving dishes to Harris. Takes a 3. Back to Irving. Count it. Good.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in, and Atlanta will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Irving looking over the floor. He dishes it to Harden. From deep. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. And a deep 3 from Irving. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Young outside. From downtown. No good. Shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. Harden outside. Kicks it to Green. Inside. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. Young for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Green, the pass to Durant. The high post shot. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Young. Count that bucket. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
And Capella sends it back. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Snell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And here's Collins from outside. They get it again to the left side wing. Launches a three. Not going to go that time. Nets leading by 11. Irving for three. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Young outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And it's in there. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
Tipped away and stolen by Bogdanovich. Young outside, over Harden. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Brooklyn.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Jordan dishes to Harden. Softly drops in the floater.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Outside, KD. The pass to Harden. Over Collins. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And just about to get underway as the starting five is Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on DA.
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Young. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, they've got Shake Milton. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Embiid. Then it's Simmons. And it's Howard in at center. Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Outside Collins. Pass to Capella. Here's Snell. Young, right side. And he gets it to go. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. Will be a fun matchup to watch.
The pass to Embiid. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Ready by Bogdanovich. Here's Young. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Now here's Milton, defended by Young. Embiid against Bogdanovich. Embiid inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And what a baller this guy is, the big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Now here is Young. Outside Collins. Offline with his 3.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Simmons inside. Capella covering.
A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
Snell, the pass to Young. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Howard dishes to Embiid. And that one, good.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the wing on the left. Young outside. Capella, they grab their own miss. Young outside, lets it go with a 3. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
No excuse for not boxing out Bogdanovich. He'll torch you for that mistake more often than not.
Passes to Thibault. Howard at the elbow. Milton with it. He's against Young. Milton kicks to Simmons. Here's Embiid. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Young left side. Here's Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Simmons. And it's Harris off the drive. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the Hakeem Olajuwon comparisons, they're somewhat legitimate. I mean, Embiid's skill set and size is something you don't see very often.
Pass to Gallinari. In the corner. Herter with it. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Embiid with it. Okongwu covering. Embiid no good. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Tips it up. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 11.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams passes to Gallinari. Here's Herter. Can't connect from long distance. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Embiid with it. On the wing, Harris. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's done in at the point. Now here's Maxey. Done with some nice D.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
And Embiid gets it to go.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Done outside. Back to Herter. Now here's Hunter. Guarded by Green. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Philadelphia running again. A nice shot by Harris.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Dunn looking over the floor. Gallinari outside. Dunn outside. From the arc. And it's Gallinari missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The 3. And that one's good. Quick Miles. And now a 7-point 76ers lead.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Dunn passes to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in. Herter's got his first bucket in this one.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Young following the basket by Dwight Howard. From deep three-point range, Atlanta gets it back.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And it's John Collins with the rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Now, here's Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Simmons inside. Working on Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you really got to whack Bogdanovich to stop the basket. I mean, he's that skilled of a finisher.
Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Bogdanovich. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
In the corner, Snell with it. Puts up a three. He can't get that one. And we finished one half of basketball. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 6. And now we'll send it over to...
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 13 points. And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league. Shaq, I asked as the... And that'll do it for our halftime reports.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with George Hill. And it's Thybulle in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Embiid. Outside Hill. And it's Thybulle in the corner. And stolen by Bogdanovich. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry, and Simmons subbed in for Hill. Young drives in, and it's good for 2. Young's got 8 points.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through it.
Simmons on the wing. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
The offensive game of the big fella. I mean, Embiid's game is so polished. That's why you can't let him get hot.
Young against Simmons. 16 feet away. Young, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Simmons looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
Dunn passes to Hunter to the inside. Here's Okongwu. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
Simmons uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Dunn dishes to Hunter. Out left of the wing. Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
3-pointer by Embiid. They swipe it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And stolen by Simmons. And now Philadelphia on the break. Back to Korkmaz. There's the 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gallinari against Green. Pass to Howard. The pass to Korkmaz. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Hunter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now, here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Simmons. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely.
It seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
No good on that one. Philadelphia leading by 9 to the left side wing. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Knocked loose. Fast break, the Hawks. Gallinari passes to Herter. This one for 3. That shot, no good. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands. when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, they've got John Collins. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Snell in at the 3 slot. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. And that one's good, Maxey.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Young outside. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And here now is Thibault. To the right side. Embiid with it. Kicks it to Hill. The 3. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
The 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hill passes to Embiid. It's back to Hill. Jacks up a 3. The putback, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Outside Collins. Young looking it over. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Embiid, no good. The Hawks trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he's just not going to give up. I mean, if he has to do it all by himself, that's what he's going to do.
Pass to Embiid. And here is Harris. Here's the 3. Embiid kicks to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Goes up again. Embiid finds Hill. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Snell from outside. That shot missing. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Outside Hill. And the pass to Thibault. For 3, Harris. Harris missing again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Young for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. No points there. 9 for 14 from the floor, but still shooting 64% this game. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Embiid kicks to Curry. Back to Embiid. Passes to Curry. Now Embiid shoots over Capella. Embiid, no good. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another miss by Philadelphia. And the Hawks with possession here. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 3-pointers. Snell. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hawks with a new shot clock. Young from deep three-point range. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Embiid wide open. Under the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Young fires away from outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. So Philadelphia wins it. Some good, David. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll